where do we start? Where do we start? Let's start with a prayer. O you who arrange for Yusuf, alayhi salam, arrange my affairs for me, fix my condition, and provide for me, O Lord, and protect me from the evils of your creation. O Allah, fulfill my need, relieve my distress, and relieve my anxiety, O Lord. Ameen. Okay. So there's some great things going on in this read. You say that about every read, because it is, but there's some great things going on with this read. Is it time for you to hire help? It's time for you to seek outside help to finish scaling your business. That's a big theme in this reading. It's a lot about managing money. It's a lot about the quirkiness, maybe doing it yourself. I don't know if it's a quirkiness that comes with working for someone. I don't think so. I think there's a lot of like hidden talent as it pertains to people working for someone. Virgo, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I am Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another intuitive message for you today. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So I heard it just like I'm just not here. I'm not into this like I thought I would be. I knew I wouldn't be because I'm just not into this. I'm not feeling it. And where those feelings come from, ready to either sign papers or start something new. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in the present moments. This is what you're going to have to do, Virgo. If you want to meet your person, you got to forgive everything that didn't go right before. It's your intuition that's telling you to go ahead. Their third eye is talking to you. I told you your real... I said this in a Sagittarius reading. Your real twin flame answered you. Something telepathic. Because it shouldn't be difficult to be in any kind of partnership, professional or personal. Let it be easy. You know, how does your relationships to yourself need simplifying? You know, where can you disentangle the knots of aloofness and resistance from your intimate relationships with something as easy as a word or a touch? And you shouldn't have to think about it. But it does help to write it down. So the first inkling was, woke up. I don't know if you have a dog or not. Some of you have a dog or a pet. You're drinking your morning cup of coffee and you're like, you have an intuition. Some of you could be 28 years old. Okay, but your intuition like sounded off. Okay. The next thing that happened is like once you got that intuition, it's like a domino effect of things that just start happening. You have this desire to network, or like I said, you need to hire help because your business is too big now and it's slowing down progress. And you woke up this morning and your vibration's rising. I don't know if you felt like your brain and your body is obviously it's connected, but to process your emotions, this from an emotional standpoint, from desirous longing to heartbreak, it's like you want to know where these sensations are stemming from. You feeling some type of way, Virgo? When did you first feel them? What are they trying to take care of? In what ways are they hindering you? It's by interrogating your physical sensations that you can understand both in depth of your social conditioning and your well of potential to reshape this conditioning in the name of pleasure. You just it seemed like you calling in a partner or something like that. Then what happened? There's a bullying contact, a bullying thing. A Five of Swords is like ambitious. It's interesting that that's right next to your guidance, being divinely guided about the author. Okay, you've been so ambiguous. I'll say the word ambiguous about a partner because you've been so focused on your career. This is giving me Miranda and Steve when they hooked up and she didn't want to take him serious, but she felt something, and then by the time the third season rolled around, um, Steve was talking about getting more serious with her, and she wasn't seeing anybody in particular, but Carrie, she was walking down the street with Carrie. Carrie's like, well, how many other people are you sleeping with? She was like, that's not the point. I'm just so ambiguous about moving forward with Steve. She's not ready to date him by default that she's not seeing somebody else, anybody else. She's not ready to give in. So about the author, that would be you. This is about your authenticity. You don't feel like who you are as a person. It has less to do with your lifestyle, which is challenging enough because you have to move around a lot. I get that part because this is entrepreneur energy on this board. It just seems like you're just not in the mood. You're not in the mood, but it's something that's propelling you to open up or start, honor your emotions of some sort. This Three of Cups. You got the Fool, the Three of Cups, the Five of Swords. You want to keep, I'm going to keep meeting new people. As you should, okay? Because you're not settled down. Especially if you're only 28 years old. But then you got the Eight of Wands, and you're drinking tea, hungry like a wolf. Your attention shifted to somebody who is more along along the lines of a holistic practice. And it sparked something about that as it pertains to forgiveness and learning. Because it's like, how can I attain that for myself? It's an admiration more than anything. And this is like hungry like a wolf. I like that that's what the Eight of Wands is, passion. You're giving yourself permission to want what you want in ways that harms no one. You dig? So that's the person you're watching. And you are inspired. So you're curious about this author. Who is the author of this? This could be a novelist. Could be someone who has a social media platform. It's somebody who's in the public's eye to some degree. And that's where the ambition part comes in at. By any means necessary. You don't care who you have to cut off. You want to know this person. It's that excitement. Like you see somebody on a magazine or you see somebody on the news. It's like, who is that person? You're going to get, your people's going to track that person down and find that person. Because you want that person for yourself. But I don't think it's going to be, I feel like it's not going to be as simple as, okay, I want you, let's get to know each other, and bada bing, bada boom, it falls in place like that. You're trying to figure out a way to get close to this person. This person is focused. I would say focused. Okay? This Temperance energy. Who is a gourmet chef. Because you have art on the Temperance and then you have gourmet chef. So this person can have a couple of different knacks about them. Like a couple different ways that I think this person practices mental health a lot. Not like there's something wrong with them mentally, but they practice mental health a lot. They have a good esteem. What I'm saying is they keep themselves productive in a way that matters, that means something, that adds up to be something. It's something about you being overwhelmed in your work. You need a person like that on your team. I feel like you feel like this person would be a great asset to work with. And you want to move forward. You're spiritually led to move forward with this person because you see that this person is going places in life because this person is also in the Chariot energy. And wow, the Death of Transformation is behind it, and so is the Queen of Pentacles. I see an ex becoming insecure, and I feel like, I don't think you realize something with your ex. A little side note, it's something mental with them. You didn't know it impacted them. I don't know if you want to, I don't think you're blaming yourself, but you didn't, it's something that they disturbed. I hear disturbed and perturbed emotionally because life didn't happen the way they thought it would. But back to your person. The Queen of Pentacles. You constantly have to hear about it. Something with your ex. All right. So you're showing up as the King of Cups. You're in that King of Cups energy and don't understand why, but you're ready to, you want to explore it, or you don't want to explore it. That part is a little bit unclear, but you're feeling led to explore it because you see this this Temperance person. This person gives me health conscious, and they're an Ace of Cups. So it's pulling you into that King of Cups energy. It's inspired. You're inspired. That's what it is. So that's the reason why the ex could be coming up feeling disturbed and perturbed emotionally. You're going to see your ex pull out a couple different stops with this Page of Wands and the Five of Cups. You're going to see that. This is like miserable, depressed, crying over spilled milk with the Five of Cups. Okay? And the Seven of Swords is a strategy. They're trying. They're sneaky. They're not going to be very honest and forthright with you, but that ending left them stuck with all the dirty damages. And that's where they could be feeling disturbed and perturbed. But back to you with the King of Cups. You want to figure out a way to get more creative in your business because you see this person as extraordinarily creative. If you see this Temperance next to this Knight of Pentacles, this person built up something they can call their own, and it's hands-on creative. You could tell this person didn't pay anybody to design it. They did it. You know, how creative in your business? How creative can you get? Are you willing to get? How can you break the rules in your niche? I feel like you're all about that, Virgo. How can you create momentum? How can you zag when everybody else zigs? And you don't want to be the best kept secret in your niche, or you want this person to be the best kept secret for your niche. This person, because you don't want nobody else like boosting. You don't want nobody else's visibility to get boosted at the behest of this other person's creativity. This person you're like spiritually led to go towards. Y'all could be the best of friends. Y'all may end up being the best of friends. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it seems like there's an emotional bond and there's a deep friendship that could come out of this. So step out of the shadows into the spotlight to attract your ideal clients. That's what this person's doing. You're watching this person. Listen. Listen to your intuition. Be mindful of what your inner being says to you. Follow your gut feeling and stay connected to the divine within. And raise your vibe. Again, with your vibration rising. That's because you're not in the mood for this shit. You know, you raise your vibration and you attract opportunities when you thought you were before. You know, attract opportunities when you love your life and enjoy each day to the fullest. I feel like you're in hermit mode a lot, but something about this is plaguing you to move forward, take action. You're about to overcome your fear to take a real action to move your business forward or move yourself forward. Or this does pertain a lot to business, maybe for both of you, but don't wait or justify. You know, step out of the comfort and take action. So about this person, this Temperance gourmet chef. So this person likes to train, exercise daily to keep yourself, your body, your spirit strong, healthy, and full of energy you need to build your business. This is more Sagittarius energy with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright than Nine of Swords is in reverse. So this is how this person keeps their stress levels down, their anxiety down, okay, by training every day. Also, you have the Tower here. The Tower is a sudden shakeup or a sudden realization that you're about to create some passive income. You're about to develop ways to add passive income streams to your business so you don't have to work so hard. You're about to earn some money while you're sleeping. With that Six of Swords you're about to have a real peace of mind about what's about to happen next due to the diligence. This person I feel like they have Sagittarius in their chart, maybe even Scorpio, but they're here. So about this forgiving and learning, reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. So there was the Sagittarius reading about the twin flame I did maybe a couple weeks ago. That's a continuance of this. Children, okay? Your love life is being affected by children. You can't really go on too big of an adventure. You can have kids that's in grade school, so you got to stay grounded for that purpose. They have to go to school, so you can't travel as freely as you probably would like. You can have small children, or you may consider putting your kids in like online schooling so that you can, but I feel like this is about stability. This is about grounding yourself, finding your niche and grounding yourself in it. And I feel like because because your person is doing that, your person's doing that. So they're becoming more aligned with you, Virgo. Okay. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment and new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This person is new as it pertains to this lifetime. Y'all haven't crossed each other's path yet. They're new as if technically I've never met you before, but I recognize you. So you're going to have heart-to-heart conversations that's going to tell you that. And you deserve love. You deserve this day. Well, Virgo, this person deserves you. Or you telling that person you deserve this day, because I don't know what it is. I'm just you just feel spiritually led to take care of that person or take care of this person in a way that you don't really show up for people. The situation involves marriage. You're going to ask this person to marry you, Virgo. I want to marry you, Kay. Stop it, Michael. Now, me thinking about that part, he had already ghosted her. So maybe in a past life, you had to leave and you never came back. That could be emotions, like Six of Cups energy, spilling over from the last time, because you do have separation. Time apart from your person is on the horizon. So this is like you're the Three of Cups. That networking, that happiness, that pillar of light, that vibration is rising. I feel like you both travel the world, and that's what's keeping it's drawing you closer to each other. Is how I want to say it. How do I want to say it? You know what I mean? But the person with the Sag in their chart, you're at the space where you need to hire some help. You need help. You need to find ways to grow your business by hiring help. If you're feeling overwhelmed with a never-ending to-do list, outsource your mundane business tasks to a virtual assistant. You need people to take the phone calls or something like that, or place online orders. Somebody needs to help you manage, so because you can't be everywhere at once. So there's a mental clarity with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. That is your person, Virgo. They have the clarity that they almost there. That Nine of Pentacles is like, it's going to be a while you sit in that space, but you're secure. Nine Pentacles is a nice amount of change every week. And this King of Swords, I think that's you, Virgo. I see that Death of Transformation a lot. Yes, 1, 2. So both of y'all have it. The Death of Transformation is shedding old skin. I see it's a dragonfly on this Death of Transformation card. So that's for your person, and you have it too, with the mental clarity. And the Five of Cups is here again. Somebody trashed the hell out of their house because you want out. They feel betrayed. Someone you may have been seeing could have had an underlying like substance abuse problem, because this Ten of Swords is like, or it's going to break them down to the point where they end up on drugs. But it's good that you separated from them, because they needed to work on themselves. With the Death of Transformation, there's an ending, or someone's going to accidentally overdose, or you could run into a health scare playing with too many different substances. And that may be how you end up meeting your person. That Death of Transformation is like you're going to wake up and see the light, because the Five of Cups is disappointment, crying over spilled milk, disappointed. I heard my family's broken. You feel like a failure in some way. And this Temperance, your person is going to help you heal through that. That's very interesting. Meanwhile, your person is graduating and receiving a lot of reciprocity with the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. They're on their way to graduating. They're doing great. So whatever they do is healing, is going to help nurse you back to health. And then you got the Six of Swords and the Star. Yeah, somebody got it right this time. You could have made several attempts to be successful, or your person did, and they got it right this time with the Star and the Six of Swords, because I already stated, where did it go? You got the Six of Swords in two different decks, and it's surrounding passive income. So you don't have to wake up and go to work every day, or your person doesn't have to wake up and go to work every day anymore. But you in this King of Cups energy, your person's in this Ace of Cups energy. Or in this Chariot energy. Too. Moving forward. When you meet your person, they're going to be like young, witty, vibrant. Doing business with them is like very vibrant. You're going to feel lively, like full of life. Something about y'all, you may have this spontaneous idea where you might not go live that much, but you're about to build a more authentic relationship with your audience that makes you more relatable by hosting live sessions around your topic on social media. You're about to do that because you might come off a little mysterious or a lot mysterious. Don't be the best kept secret in your niche. Boost your visibility. But that has worked for you. I feel like that's worked for you for a while, and now you're ready to do something different, because I get the hint that you don't like to do the same thing twice. Something like that. Every time there's some type of like rollout or introduction, you want to do something completely different from what you've done before. And you've been kind of in a hangman position with that King of Swords. You've been researching, analyzing, doing a lot of due diligence as to how you're going to go about doing it. You know what you want to do, but don't know how you're going to go about doing it yet. And it could be like prolonging. You could have a nice following, and they could be like they could be anticipating a rollout from you. Then you got the King of Cups here and the Nine of Wands. It's like, I have to beat out the competition. Like, how can I zag when everybody zig? You know, that's very different. I want to take a different approach this time. So that might be it when you go to meeting this person, because you have to social networking. Entrepreneurs have to be social. They have to network. So that's for some. You got this King of Cups here, this filmmaker. You have this idea where you want to utilize this lady's talent or this person's talent as it pertains. Y'all going to do something big together, and it's going to work. It's going to land. Like even more than what landed before for you. But this is something that's going to be different from what you've done before. You got the Fool card again. Yep. When I look at this King of Cups, this Nine of Wands, it's like putting up the good fight. I see everybody else doing their thing, and after a while, you've seen them all. You have a fear of that being you. So you take a little while longer or do a little bit more due diligence on account of that. But you're going to take this leap of faith with this Fool. When you meet this person, you're going to take this leap of faith, and guess what? The Ten of Pentacles is connected to this Fool card. All because you decided to follow your intuition. So you're listening to someone who is deeply intuitive. And this is the person you've been separated from for maybe I heard a few lifetimes. You were already like financially stable and that King of Pentacles energy, that's you with the Two of Wands, but something stopped being fulfilling. Something stopped, is met with a restriction or some restrictions in some way or another. So you're deciding to go a different route with how you do things. You feel defeated, okay? You could be a rock star or considered a rock star. You have that rock star status, which pays really well, but there's some agony of defeat. There's some Five of Swords. You want to beat the odds of what most rock stars go through. And you almost became a statistic. That's for somebody, because the death of transformation on this one is connected with this Ten of Swords that has substance, narcotics on the picture. So it's a near-death experience, some kind of scare that's going to change things, change your mind about things, about life. You're going down a very dark-ass path. I also feel like you dealt with people who are like spiritually dark. With that is connected to the Five of Wands. That's heightened jealousy. I heard heightened jealousy, competition. That's where the Five of Swords is. People trying to like take you. You know how it is. The dirty Dianas. You met a lot of dirty Dianas. Okay? But you have a matriarch. You can be very close with your mother. Okay? And it's something about this is going to turn you around to the point where you are now in this Hierophant energy. This Malcolm X Shabazz. You remember he was one extreme and then he cleaned his act up when he went to jail. It could be a near-death experience, or it could be jail. It could be something like that that's going to force you to sit down and really look at yourself. And in jail, he met the Muslim brother. That's how he got to the Nation of Islam, right? This Queen of Pentacles. Something about your mother is a big influence, a big factor. So it's something you have to call a truce about with the Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow as it pertains to making a decision to lead a certain type of lifestyle. It's a lot of devilish, sinister behavior that comes along with it. Okay, but it's something you could be rebranding yourself. Something about this experience is going to be rebranding yourself. Now, it could be that you met this person before you had this near-death experience, and thank God that you did, or you have this out-of-body experience. No matter in what context it happens, you have this outer body experience, and then you start doing your research as to how you can still be successful and change your life. And change your life at the same time, because some people can make a strong rollout, a strong comeback after, being on national television, watch it breaking down in front of the world. People have these crash outs, whether it pertains to drugs or not, or some kind of like mental exhaustion of some sort, because people doctors do it. They play with a lot of different stuff to keep them up because they're focused on their craft. It's no different when you're a rock star. You could be a musician or a singer, performer, something like that. It depends. It depends. Whatever you do it has a following, a fan base. It has people paying to come to see you perform. You may even get into the film industry. But what I see is this is going to pull a different side of you, and you're going to see think of Jack Nicholson in Something's Gotta Give, where he went after he hurt Diane Keaton's feelings. She made a whole project based off of their connection, and he got mad about it at first, but to the T, like she wrote a whole storyline about it, and it was a hit. So I feel like you're going to meet this person. And then he did have a heart attack. He did have a heart attack, and that's how he met her, because he was actually seeing her daughter first. So some quirky way y'all going to cross each other's paths, and something's got to give. Something's going to happen, and then it made him go back and listen to the different women that he never gave closure to, and that's when you're going to find out your ex is very emotionally disturbed and perturbed, because now you're in love with your person, you found your counterpart, and you are realizing that I never gave a certain ex or a few exes that type of closure, because they felt like that should be them, and they have to deal with that emotional disturbance and perturbance that it's not them, it's somebody else, because they were keeping a candle lit as for creative expression. They were keeping a candle lit that y'all would reconcile, and that's agony in a way where you gotta watch your person, somebody you used to love, may still have love for, but you used to really like love them in a more romantic way, and you're watching them have to pick themselves up, because Maybe they haven't really done their healing process because they were waiting, they were holding out for you in some way or another, or just really believe that it would have been them or should have been them. And since it's not, you in a different space where you're able to listen to give them closure. Oh, stand up, round of applause for my Virgos. That is so dope. Okay. But I heard you got a family of your dreams coming. And the Empress. Okay, so we have the Empress, and that's clarified by the Seven of Wands is on the bottom. Okay. We know that's another entrepreneur, or that's you, blocking out the noise to get to become more aligned with what you're supposed to be. So much your vibration is rising. I would have never saw you if my vibration wasn't rising. If the star is out again, the star and the world is in reverse, and the Seven of Swords is on the bottom. Why is this cycle not closing out? Or why is the world in reverse? This could be, you could have started off as a contract. I hear contract. Two of Swords. This could have started off different. Because you're this person's a rock star. You're popular, you're successful, you have notoriety. You could have wanted to block this out to focus on yourself, because it could have been a little disastrous to start. And being indecisive, being in two minds. Something's in two minds. Like, is this another karmic cycle, or is this supposed to be, am I supposed to be patient? Five of Wands. That makes sense. If you're dealing with somebody who's a musician and in the public's eye and successful, you got all these people in competition for this person. I don't think it bothers you. I don't know why that's there. That could be them trying to put you into minds, but I don't think it bothers you. You're the star, so you get followed around a lot. You're about to. Your life is about to change. I mean, you're about to change somebody's life. Even though they were already on that track, and you two coming together is making it further amplified. I think your person has concern, has a discernment that maybe if there's somebody with Sag in their chart, they don't know if they want to put up with all that comes with y'all two being together. But that's the point. You have this Sag person with Sag in their chart, and Scorpio too, has reservations, because it could have been, I don't know. I feel like they have feelings that carried over from a past life. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords, and you want to be careful not to. You don't want it messing with your business, or she don't want it messing with her business. Take it how it resonates. They don't want this to mess with their they want a piece of, they're very, okay, obviously this person's very spiritual, they have a peace of mind, and they still manage to be successful, but they work at it. So they could have reservations. You got the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Knight of Swords. Obviously this is a no-brainer. Don't let the shaitan, this is advice. You're going to be advising your person. Don't let the shaitan trick you out of us. This is my experience. This is you telling your person. You're being very transparent with your person. Like, okay, this is what I do. I can do all this stuff, but I don't do it like that now that you're here. I just want you to take the chance. You should be with me. Oh, you just bald-faced with it, Virgo. You should be with me, because you're going to be more successful. We both are. You got the Queen of Pentacles on here twice. The matriarch could be the mother. I feel like that's somebody's mother, like head of the family or something like that. And then you got Queen of Pentacles here with you. It's like, Okay, this person sees a lot of his mother in you, or some of those characteristic traits in you. That's challenging. I mean, that's tough because every woman wants a man to view them in that high regard, and I think he does with you. But you have a friendship with this person where he's able to see that in you. Y'all have a playfulness about each other, with each other, so it allow y'all make the effort. You're gonna get false report. You're gonna get reports from the Five of Wands with all those different girls or guys. I feel like y'all both have dealt with deception or going to deal with each other's exes, saying, you know, they wore a false mask in a relationship. Like they didn't show up like that when it was me, or da 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 da. I would be careful if I were you, because when I was with that person, I went through this and that. When I was with that person, I went through this and that. You know, they got so much to say, but that's why you're not with us. Or, you know, Virgo, that's what your exes are exes for a reason, and you and your person are going to laugh about it, because y'all can have that open communication with each other. Like, okay, every ex has something stupid to say. Well, most of them do. Very seldom you don't. I feel like you two, you Virgo, and your person you're coming into bond with from a past life, could be your twin flame who has Sagittarius in their chart. I just feel like, damn, my mind went blank. Oh, you two are the type of exes where you don't speak on the ex once y'all break up. That's what I was about to say. Y'all don't really talk. You don't hear y'all say nothing bad against anybody you used to be with, engaged or married or serious about. You don't do stuff like that. You let them do all the talking. Okay, well, Virgo, I'm stopping here because I gotta get to work. Okay. That's what the someone's wearing a false mask. I'm gonna link Sagittarius reading because it's a lot, like, it just reminds me of that reading, like your twin flame answered or something like that. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have right now. I'll come back later and do another reading. But you have the Empress, the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. So your fortune is tied. Some of your fortune or your next phase, the next circuit of your fortune is tied with each other. So this is circuit number 2 out of 3 circuits. The first part was you two building a name for yourselves independently. The second part is you creating, making money together. I don't know what the third circuit is. If you're going to, if death do y'all apart, or what the third circuit entails yet. But this is the second part of the circuit. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I got to go get a matcha tea. Until iced matcha latte. Until next time.